What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And in this video I'm going to be talking about how so far UFC 310 looks stacked. This is like looking to be one of the better cards of the year, and only 6 fights have been announced. So let's break them down or something. I don't really know. I'm just going to talk about them. For the first fight, the lowest fight in this little thingy majiggle, Anthony Smith versus Dominic Reyes. This is like the battle of the washed. This is the battle of like victims that could have beat Jon Jones. Anthony Smith could have taken the disqualification because Jon Jones needed him while he was down, and Dominic Reyes got robbed, according to a lot of people, and I'm gonna have to agree with it. I think this is a good matchup. Dominic Reyes is probably gonna beat him, I would assume. Anthony Smith, I don't know what he's doing anymore. He's 38-20. He lost to Roman Dolidze. He fights a lot. I mean, they don't have any value. I mean, in my opinion at least. I think Dominic Reyes should win this. He's coming off a win over Dustin Jacoby after a 4-fight lose streak. He was 12-0, got robbed by Jon Jones, and then he lost 4 times. Came back and beat Dustin Jacoby. So I think this is a pretty good fight. I mean, I'm assuming this will be on the prelims, like the feature prelim or something. But this should be a banger. I mean, so far. Let's see how they perform though. Movsar Evloev versus Aljamain Sterling. It's another fight that's announced. This will most definitely be on the main card. Two pretty hyped fighters. This fight was supposed to be on UFC 307, but it was canceled because Aljamain Sterling had an arm injury. I think he like tore his bicep or something. Did he? What? He got caught in a really bad Kimura during training, and he had to pull out. I don't know why people go that hard in training. I think it's kind of stupid as a fighter myself. Just a light spar, like you don't need to try to knock each other's heads off or rip each other's arms off. But that's my opinion. Aljamain Sterling versus Movsar Evloev. Movsar Evloev is undefeated. He has wins over Diego Lopez, but he's really inactive. I think he's Dagestani. I think if I was the legal age to gamble, I would bet this fight to go to distance, bro. That's like the only decision. I don't think this guy has a single finish. Let's see, decision. He has no finishes. That's crazy. Aljamain Sterling, I think he has submissions. So, I mean, he can actually try to do something. I think this is going to be a good grappling matchup. It's probably going to be like a pisser break because it's probably just going to be all grappling. Aljamain's last fight at UFC 300 against Calvin Kattar was really boring. They didn't even give him a post-fight interview. He was just laid on him for like 5 rounds or 3 rounds. So yeah, I think that should be a pretty good fight if it goes right. No one pulls out. For this fight, Vicente Luque versus Nick Diaz. I think this is kind of a pointless fight. I don't know like what the value of Vicente Luque is. Like I could see Nick Diaz versus another older guy, yeah, 41. Like I could see him fighting Nick or not Nick Diaz. I could see him fighting like a who could he fight? Tony Ferguson. He could fight Kevin Holland. That would be a really cool fight. Kevin Holland versus Nick Diaz. That would be a pretty troll fight. I don't know if Kevin Holland's ever fought Nate Diaz, but that would be a good fight too. There's like no point in him fighting Vicente Luque. I mean, he's coming off a loss over Buckley, And I think another one. He's coming off a loss against Luque, and he beat Rafael dos Anjos. There's just like no point in that fight. I wish it was against Tony, because this fight was supposed to be at the Abu Dhabi card, or Saudi Arabia or Abu Dhabi, one of them. Where Robert Whittaker fought. Wait, was it that one? Or oh no, I think it was Corey versus Umar. I think they was supposed to be on that card. And it got canceled. I don't remember why. I think like Nick Diaz, something up with Nick Diaz. Next fight, Cyril Gane versus Alexander Volkov. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. I feel like people are underestimating Volkov, but I think he wins this fight. I don't remember watching the first fight, but I'm pretty sure it went to decision. Um, Cyril Gane won that one. I don't know why I say Cyril. I know it's Cyril, but I like to say Cyril. It's funny. Um, I feel like Alexander Volkov's just gonna jab him, just like he did with Pavlovich. I think he's gonna get the decision win and just jab him. But this should be a good fight. I could see Cyril Gane winning. He's coming off 2-fight lose streak, I think. I mean, who's his most impressive win? Sergey Spivak. I mean, he beat Tai Tuivasa. I mean, so what? I think this is a good fight, though. I feel like it's gonna be entertaining. Performance of the night worthy. I don't know, fight of the night worthy, but performance of the night worthy. It should be. For the co-main, I feel like this is kind of weird. I feel like Kai Asakura should not be getting the title shot. That's just my personal opinion. I don't know. I feel like he should be fighting like Kaikura France, Steve Erceg, like one of the top fivers, somebody in the top five, maybe even Tatsuro Taira for like a little main event in Japan. That would be cool. Pantoja. I think I don't know who's gonna win this fight. I could see Pantoja winning. I've never really watched Kai Asakura fight. I I know he's from Risen. He doesn't even have his height or reach. He doesn't have a picture. I think that's kind of funny. But I don't know if he should be getting it on his debut. I feel like he should have gotten like 1 or 2 wins. Like Steve Erceg, he got 2 wins, and that's because he didn't have any star power, or in the beginning. Like he didn't like nobody really knew about him until like the Matt Schnell fight. But Kaya Sakura, I know he's like a big popular champion in Japan, but I don't know about that. It's kind of sketchy. It's kind of weird. I guess like the flyweight division is that cooked, where people that having people on their debut fight. I mean, how many fights did Michael Chandler have until he got fought for the title? He beat Dan Hooker. I think was it just Dan. I think he fought 2 people. I don't remember who, but he fought Dan Hooker and then another guy, and then he fought Charles Oliveira, I think. I mean, that's more reasonable. I could see Kaya Sakura taking that route instead of debut championship. That would be crazy if he won, like a debut winning the championship in your first fight. That's pretty crazy. That's like something you've seen in the amateur leagues, like a 2-0 fighting a 2-1, fighting for the champion. Like it's kind of interesting. It's interesting. I think this is gonna be a good fight, though. I would love to see a new champion rather than Alexandre Pantoja that isn't Royval, Moreno, or Figueiredo. For the main event, people don't care about Bilal. People only care about Shavkat. People are saying that Dana White got him to personally execute him. That's what I saw a meme of that. But I think that's cool. I mean, I feel like Shavkat could win this. He's 18-0 all finishes. Bilal Muhammad doesn't even have a knockdown, I don't think. He has a finish, but it's what KO, TKO, and it's a standing one against Sean Brady. I don't know how that's his Sean Brady's only loss. That's crazy. He got finished by Vicente Luque a long time ago. I want to see that happen again, bro. I don't like Bilal Muhammad. He's annoying. He's like, I don't know. There's something about him. He doesn't have any aura. Like, he kind of had a little aura for the Leon Edwards fight when he didn't flinch, but he doesn't have, like, nobody likes him. I don't see why anyone would like him. I mean, decision, or I technically decision, draw, decision, submission. He has a submission on his record. I mean, who is this guy? I don't know who this guy is. I mean, I don't know. Look at this. This is what I want to happen. This guy knocked him out. Probably was like a ground pound, but he doesn't have any knockdowns. That's my point. Nobody cares about him. They're coming to this fight thinking, oh, Shavkat's gonna whoop him. And I think that's what's gonna happen. I hope that's what's gonna happen. Shavkat's he has a lot of potential. He's coming off a win over Wonder Boy. It's kind of weird. He beat Wonder Boy and he's gonna get a title shot. I feel like he should be more active. He should have fought one more time, maybe like Jack Della Maddalena or like Kamaru Usman, and then fought for the belt. But I don't know. In that case, I feel like Buckley should have a title shot then because he just knocked out Wonder Boy. He should be fighting Bilal. I don't know. It's interesting. He's next in line. I mean, who are they gonna give it to? Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman's on like a 3-fight losing streak. He lost to Leon. He lost to Hamzat Chimaev. Like, he shouldn't. He's not next in line. Gilbert Burns is next in line. He's the only one that makes sense. Jack to the Madalena is not next in line. But I think this is a good card. I mean, high asakura, shavkat. My pre-fight picks. This is before any like research. I have Dominic Reyes, Aljamain, Vicente, Volkov, Pantoja, and Shavkat. That's my picks. That's my pre-fight picks. So, yeah, thank you. I was about to say bedtime out. That's so crazy, bro. Watching too much bedtime MMA, bro. Fiat Lover 956 is the name, and I'm out. I feel like this is a good card. T-Mobile Arena, December 7th. Probably gonna go to my local pasta shop. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe, please like, and please comment. I would rather you comment than like comment something. I don't know. Comment wowza. Wowza, so cool. Okay.